What's going on, y'all? It's PRIZEPICKS. Dude, we got another Prize Picks video for you guys. In today's video, we got the NBA Monday player props for this November 24th NBA slate. Should be a pretty solid one. Got two player props we're going to be breaking down here in a second. Before we get those, make sure to drop a like and subscribe with those post notifications turned on. It would be much appreciated. We have currently been on a 9-2 run. So again, the videos this week alone at the end of this month of November have definitely been solid so far. And now heading into this new week, almost the last week of November. Hopefully we go out strong again and have another good one like we just did right here on the channel. So if you guys like to stay tuned every single day till the end of the month of November, guaranteed, we'll have a video posted up on the channel the night before of the actual picks. So if you guys like to stay tuned for the free content and everything, again, make sure those post notice bells are turned on. Get notified right whenever the picks drop. Get the best value early because majority of our picks do typically end up to get bumped up. So again, best way you guys could just hop on them right away is with those post noties. But little recap on yesterday's video. Unfortunately, on the free pick video on the channel, we ended up splitting James Harden. He was looking pretty solid. He had 14 in like the first quarter, and then second quarter he just didn't really do much. And then the whole third quarter or whatever, fourth quarter just turned into a blowout. So kind of unfortunate right there. Again, he had a really hot start, but he actually ended up shooting 0 for 8 from three-point line, and he still had 19 points. So again, the fact that he had 19 points shooting 0 for 8 from three-point is just crazy. So if he would have knocked down like his usual 40%, 35% that he's been shooting, again, we would have been way better position on hitting that line, and then the game more than likely wouldn't have been a blowout the way it was. So kind of unfortunate that it ended up like that, but we're going to bounce back in today's video. Love the picks on today's. And then a little recap on NFL Sunday on our VIP. We could have swept it. Honestly, we just got hit by a blowout and a 0.5 all in one. Puka Nacua over his 7.5 receptions. Needed one more out of him. Obviously, there was just smoking Tampa Bay out the water. Baker Mayfield got hurt. And again, they just really couldn't be able to keep up with this Rams team. So it was 34-7. He didn't really play majority of the third and fourth quarter. So obviously that's kind of unfortunate. He had this 7 receptions already in the beginning of the third, and then just couldn't catch another one because they weren't really playing him. No need to throw the ball at all either. So this is our first play though. Shadur Sanders over his 160 passing yards. That one cashed out for us. Paired with JSN, that one cashed out. Kelsey, he cashed out as well, and then got hooked by 0.5. So almost had a sweep. These have been our other picks though on the channel. If you guys haven't been staying tuned on the channel and both VIP so far throughout this last week, so definitely been pretty solid. Y'all can see all the greens right there, and we're gonna be again trying to get this little run going that we've been going on recently and give you guys some more picks on today's video. So without further ado, we're going to hop right into them. And like I was just showing y'all, we do have a VIP if you guys like to check it out. Link will be down below in the description of this video, winnable.com/LodgeLocks. You guys can see the details, everything going on right here. Again, if you guys like to check it out, it will be linked in the description. So definitely a good little promotion. And with that being said, we're going to go hop right at the players. Going to give you guys a player from 2 different games. One player from Pelicans and then another player from the Minnesota Timberwolves. Both these games should be pretty solid in my opinion. Going to be rocking with the Goblin from the Timberwolves. And then a normal line from this Pelicans game against Chicago. Minus 5.5 spread. Over and under. One of the higher ones of the day. Over at 242.5. So should be a lot of high scoring offense to be scored. And with that being said, player of the day on today's, we're going to be rocking with Trey Murphy over his points and assist line at 23.5. Love this line for this guy. Think this is a pretty low one in my opinion. Last 10 games to cover this one 60% of the time. Now, if we look at all of his unders, they were actually tough teams defensively and or specifically against the small forward spot, which he does play. Again, and even with those tough matchups, he was still able to just pretty much be damn near at this line. The only matchup where he was kind of far off, still 19 and you only need 24 is pretty decent. But again, OKC Thunder, who are obviously by far the best ranked team in the league right now and one of the best defensive teams in the league right now. This game was a blowout, 126-109, and again, he really didn't shoot that well in this match. Or actually he did shoot pretty well, 67%, but again, he didn't play as many minutes as he typically does, and the game was just far outgone, blowout already. But outside of that, again, Warriors pretty solid defense, and it was a blowout against small forwards. Dallas, again, another team that has pretty good defense against small forwards. And then this one, he just got hooked by 0.5. But if we look at all these other matchups, again, similar teams defensively. Chicago, they're currently ranked 27th and 24th in points and assists allowed, given 123 and almost 28 a game. And the part that I love about this play is Trey Murphy has exceeded 23.5 points and assists in 6 straight games versus bottom 10 defenses. 4 points allowed, averaging 26, which is 3 over. And again, this dude has been buttered in his most recent games. All these ones, or actually 2 of them, are this season. So again, that just comes to show, especially at the beginning of the season, this Pelicans team had a really tough stretch. But the most recent ones, Charlotte Hornets and then Portland Trail Blazers, this guy was able to cover. And then just again, on top of his recency that he's been showing recently, this dude, he's been taking a good amount of shot attempts, averaging 15 plus, shooting 50%, 35 plus minutes, and almost 7 potential assists. So again, only need 24, and he's taking 15 plus, 7 potentials, going against a team who's ranked bottom 5 in points allowed and bottom like 10 in assists allowed. Again, more than likely, this dude should be able to have a good day. And if we look at the head-to-head history, last matchup, which was last season, again, same amount of minutes at 36, 6 potential assists. He actually took 20 shot attempts against these guys and ended up with a total of 32 points and 4 assists, covering this line very easily. So definitely expecting a good one. Trey Murphy, we're going to be rocking with this one as the player of the day on today's video. If you guys are new here to the channel, we give you guys a player of the day in every single one. Those ones we were most confident in and believe should have the best chance of hitting just based off the matchup and everything that we got going on, the insights I just showed y'all. So that gets rock with him. And then last and final player, we've been looking at Mike Conley over his points and rebounds line at 4.5. Normal line's at 6.5. Got it 2 discounted right here. He only needs 5 instead of 7. So I feel like this one's pretty solid. Sacramento Kings. They're currently ranked 28th and 24th in points and rebounds allowed, given 124 and 45 plus a game. So far this season, he's at a 94% hit rate, 15 out of 16. The only team he didn't cover against was the Lakers, and this game was kind of a blowout. Not sure what happened here. He only played 9 minutes. But again, every other game that he's seen at least a minimum of like 14, 15 minutes, he's gone well over 5 combined points and rebounds. It's definitely a pretty solid one. He's been averaging 4.3 shot attempts a game, 4 rebound chances, so should be easy. Again, it is a goblin line for a reason. And the part that I loved about this play has Mike Conley has actually exceeded his normal line at 6.5 points and rebounds in 18 straight games versus bottom 10 defenses, 4 rebounds allowed, averaging 11.3. So right here, we only need 5. He's been averaging more than double his line against similar teams defensively. If we go to this insight, again, this is his normal line. Imagine this line marked at 4.5. Again, it gets even better. Obviously, it doesn't show us right there on the insight. But again, this is at 7. Again, similar teams defensively, 18 straight games. He's seen no less than 7. Now we only need 5. Should be an absolute freebie. And again, this team against opposing point guards, they're ranked 15th and 20th, given 26 and almost 70 games. So it should be pretty solid. His resume is also perfect against these guys as well. And this is his normal line. Again, covered 6 out of 6 at 6.5. We're going to be taking the 4.5 though. Again, just because his minutes recently have been going down a little bit. But either way, I feel like he should have a good night for himself. And again, 5 should be the floor for that combined total. So that's going to be our last and final player on other sports books. Currently, this one's like minus 300 all across the board. So we'll actually go ahead and see this payout shift right here. Mike Conley, points and rebounds, 4.5. And it is a 2.25x payout. So more than double up on your money. Should be pretty solid. Again, Trey Murphy, player of the day, paired with Mike Conley, 4.5 points and rebounds. So those are going to be our 2 players that we give you guys Monday, November 24th NBA slate. Should be solid. Love the value on both these guys. You can mix and match them however you guys want to. Again, I told you all my favorite one, but I feel like this is a pretty safe 2-man that I'm going to be locking in personally. So that's all we got for you guys on today's video. Again, if you guys would like to receive our extra picks, this is a pretty big slate for this Monday. Again, we'll have all of our other props posted up on winnable.com/largelocks. Again, link in the description below if you guys would like to see the extra ones. But these are the free picks that we got for you guys on the channel. That's going to cap it off. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and let's see you today.